So yeah, welcome people. It's the day 4 of Raw and Real episode. So let's talk about David Goggins today, the hardest man of this world. Yeah, we can learn many things from him. Like first of all, he says, "Work if you don't feel it. Work if you don't feel doing it." Goggins says we have two versions inside us. One that is lazy, stupid, and bullshit, and another one is that's fucking disciplined and ready to achieve anything. Yeah, like he say he have David and Goggins. He cut out his identity out of his own name. Like David, who is just a lazy guy, likes to do silly, lazy things, and Goggins, who who is incredible version of him, capable of doing anything that he wanna achieve, that he wanna do, and things like so. So what David Goggins say? Now what just say like David Goggins have also times when his man says like, yeah, I don't feel like doing it. So on that thing, what he does. So yeah, on such situations, what David Goggins do is like, I'm tired and I don't feel like working. Yeah, some of time left, let's do that, or I will do the next day, or आज नहीं यार कल कर लूँगा. Like David Goggins also faced a situation that his mind says these things to him, and he just conquered one thing, that saying no when his mind give him these type of fucked up ideas and thoughts. These are not even ideas, they are just thoughts that are distracting you from your work. That's the thing. So लाइक मन से इज़ लाइक यार सही में मन नहीं कर रहा, फ्रेश नहीं फील कर रहा, अभी बाद में अपने एक बार चिल मूड होगा तब करेंगे काम, अभी थोड़ा टाइम वेस्ट कर लेते हैं, स्क्रॉल कर लेते हैं, थोड़ा बकवास कर लेते हैं, इंटरनेट पे घुमाते हैं थोड़ा. ऑल दोज सिटी थॉट्स, बट डेविड गॉगिन्स do at this time when his man says these type of thoughts pop up, these type of thoughts or things he says on a daily basis. Like one of the thing, I get literally goosebumps after listening that. He says when it's cold outside I run for 25 kilometers, and when it's snow I run for 50. What he is saying like that, he is saying अगर उसका मन कर रहा है तो वो 25 किलोमीटर दौड़ेगा, और जैसे उसका मन नहीं कर रहा, आलस से भरा पड़े, उस दिन वो 50 दौड़ेगा. Like literally this type of incredible mindset he has. And you know that if we can apply the same thing in our situations, then we don't even need competition like thing. Like competition is okay, that pushes you to doing and moving more forward than what's your or what people around you are doing. But the best thing is when you go beyond your own limits. There is a quote about that David Goggins said, like he goes like this: when your mind is saying that you are done, you are just 40% done, there is another 60% that you can go forward, but you just stop at the 40. So mind it. हम इस चीज़ से सीख सकते हैं कि जब हमारा मन कहता है कि यार बस बस बहुत हो गया आज के लिए, आज और नहीं कर सकते, तब डेविड गॉगिन्स कहता है इस बात पे कि हमने बस 40% अपनी जो लिमिट है उसका अचीव किया है, अभी 60% हम और उसको इम्प्रूव कर सकते हैं, बट हम उस 40% पे ठहर जाते हैं, जो कि गलत बात है. अगर हम चाहें तो अपनी लिमिट्स को पुश करके उससे ज़्यादा काम कर सकते हैं, एंड हमें करना चाहिए. सो Another thing David Goggins tell us, like, your weakness is not your weakness. Your weakness is not your weakness. Our brain many times make city excuses and says, I can't do this more, I can't learn this, I can't pursue this, like these type of things. But we still have a choice to stop there or to just say, you can't stop me, motherfucker. You can't. Like David Goggins say to his own mind, like, you can't stop me at this point. I have to go beyond this, a lot beyond this. Because he also knows that we always have a choice to make. But most of the time, we choose the comfortable thing that we should not choose. It's not okay to choose comfortable thing at this point of June, at this point of time. But if you choose the comfortable thing, one, you will regret it later. Two, you have to do the hard thing later on. And if you don't do, you will suffer. And understand that our brain craves for comfort at every moment. At every moment in life, our brain craves for comfort. He always likes to be comfortable and always be comfortable with whatever he do. He just wants to preserve our energy, the basic biological system. But what we will do this after saving that energy? In these modern times, our brain doesn't get that short instant gratification things are good for us. That's these are things are not good for us, and we still consume them because just it feels good. It feels good at that instant of time, but that thing makes us regret later. And yeah, we were talking about comfort, the comfort zone. You know, if you will be on just in comfort zone 24 upon 7, you will not gonna reach anywhere. You will just stop there in your life, stuck at that situation. You can't improve, you can't go beyond that. Like, you just, you will be just in a hell, nothing more than that. And yeah, there is no need to give them this mind every time to be in a comfort zone. He do not want comfort at all the time. He craves for it, but you don't need to provide him comfort. If you want to improve, if you want to learn something, if you want to be better, don't need to let this thing be comfortable at all the time. You need to stand up, show up, and do your work. And one other principle that David Goggins teaches us is about consistency. The and David Goggins also said motivation is the worst thing in life. It's totally a fraud. Motivation, a fraud thing, because it just comes and goes. It just comes and goes. It works like a drug. Nothing more than that. Discipline is a thing that will make your dreams come true to you. Discipline is a thing that will improve you. Discipline is the thing that will make you succeed in every aspect that you are thinking you must be better than the current situation. He says, I will work day I feel it like it, and I will even more into my work and work more deeply and with more focus when I don't feel it. I force myself to be focused and to work like a hell to get out that hell. Yeah. जिस दिन फील आएगी उस दिन काम करूँगा, और जिस दिन फील नहीं आएगी उस दिन काम डबल करूँगा. Like, we also got this from that example when he says when it's cold outside, he run for 25 kilometers, and when it's snow he runs for 50 kilometers. Like, he just doubled up what he was doing earlier to fuck his mind from shitty excuses like, oh, I don't feel like it. He just go at the door, open the door, and sees the outside that, yeah, it's okay, bit cold, morning 3, and he go for a run for 25 kilometers straight. But on the day he thought like it's snow, like hell snow, hell cold outside, literally below 0 degree temperature. But he says us like we must go inside. What? Inside? Yeah, go inside to wear a jacket and don't lie on sofa. Just came out and straight 50 kilometers. That he does. You don't need to do the same exact thing that David does. You just need only a few percent what David did in your own schedule, routine, or just anything that you say in your this current life situations. Life, you will see results by your own. And another, I saw a David Goggins clip on internet. Like when he was gym, he was little crazy. He says like they don't know his son who is gonna carry the boats and the logs. He's he say these type of sentences to push his own limits. At that time, he was asking Goggins. He was asking Goggins to don't stop there. He can do better, and reminds he reminds himself of his past achievements, what he did earlier. Like he was a Navy SEAL and many things that he qualified many Navy or army type things, and he just constantly putting reminder that he did all those things, and like that thing is doing him, but the thing that is currently doing, he can be more, he can be more doing, do more, improve more at that particular thing, because he just reminds himself of what he did before at those times. So yeah, what so basically what David Goggins did is that he just he just make him capable, and constantly reminds him to say no at the situations when his mind try to be comfortable, and just say himself no, you can't do more. He just take ask him to just shut up and do the right thing. That's what David Goggins do, and the same thing that you can also do to improve yourself also. He must also understand that he is not an extraordinary guy. He is an he but he is not. He is not born extraordinary. He had a very scary childhood. He had like terrible childhood, and things happened to him. He made himself capable of achieving that he is currently at. He forced himself to be better at every situation that he can. Yeah, that's the thing. And we can also learn from all these aspects that I just shared in this video to improve ourselves too. We can be, but we just stop at like that 40%. We must achieve what we want. So yeah, that's for today. Okay, bye people. See you next time.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.